Ever heard of Augustus Caesar? Of course you have. He's the guy who turned ancient Rome from a chaotic mess into a powerful empire. But did you know there's a whole lot more to his story than just that? Get ready to dive deep into the fascinating world of Augustus Caesar. We're going beyond the textbook facts to uncover 5 surprising secrets about this legendary leader. We'll explore everything from his childhood to his rise to power, and even his personal life and relationships. It's going to be an eye-opening journey that will change how you see this iconic figure. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. So hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and join us as we uncover the hidden side of Augustus Caesar and the amazing world he lived in. Get ready to be amazed. Augustus Caesar, originally named Gaius Octavius, was born into a relatively modest family on September 23, 63 BC. His father, a senator, died when Augustus was just 4 years old, leaving him to be raised by his mother, who was the niece of Julius Caesar. This connection to one of Rome's most powerful figures would prove pivotal in shaping his destiny. Growing up in a politically charged environment, Augustus was exposed to the intricacies of Roman politics from a young age, which would later influence his own leadership style. One unique experience that shaped Augustus's character was his education under the guidance of the philosopher and orator Apollonius of Rhodes. This mentorship instilled in him a love for rhetoric and strategy, skills that would become essential in his rise to power. His early exposure to the tumultuous political landscape of Rome, including the civil wars that erupted after Caesar's assassination, instilled in him a sense of resilience. These formative years laid the groundwork for Augustus's future leadership. His ability to navigate complex relationships and his keen understanding of power dynamics would ultimately enable him to transform Rome and establish a legacy that endures to this day. The political climate of Rome during Augustus Caesar's rise was tumultuous and fraught with conflict. Following the assassination of Julius Caesar in 44 BC, the Republic was plunged into chaos, marked by power struggles and civil wars. Various factions vied for control, leading to a breakdown of traditional republican governance. Amidst this turmoil, then known as Octavian, emerged as a key player, determined to restore stability to Rome. To consolidate power, Augustus employed a combination of strategic alliances and military prowess. He formed the Second Triumvirate with Mark Antony and Lepidus, which allowed him to eliminate rivals and gain control over Rome. After defeating Antony and Cleopatra at the Battle of Actium in 31 BC, Augustus became the undisputed leader of Rome. Rather than declaring himself a king, he cleverly positioned himself as the princeps, or first citizen, maintaining the facade of republican values while effectively holding absolute power. Augustus's actions were significant in shaping Roman governance as he implemented reforms that centralized authority and established a bureaucratic system. His reign marked the end of the Republic and the beginning of the Roman Empire, setting a precedent for future emperors and fundamentally altering the course of Roman history. Augustus Caesar understood that cultural and artistic expression played a crucial role in shaping public perception and solidifying his power. As a patron of the arts and literature, he initiated a cultural renaissance that transformed Rome into a center of creativity and intellectual achievement. Augustus encouraged artists, poets, and architects to produce works that celebrated Roman values and the glory of the empire, fostering a sense of national pride. One of the most notable figures of this era was the poet Virgil, whose epic work, the Aeneid, not only celebrated Rome's origins, but also served to legitimize Augustus's rule by linking him to the heroic past of Aeneas. The poet Horace, known for his lyrical poetry, captured the spirit of the age with themes of love and the importance of virtue. The visual arts flourished, with monumental architecture like the Ara Pacis and the Forum of Augustus, symbolizing the peace and prosperity he brought to Rome. These cultural reforms had a lasting influence on Roman culture as they promoted ideals of duty, piety, and civic responsibility. The artistic legacy of Augustus's reign not only enriched Roman society, but also set the stage for future generations, leaving an indelible mark on Western civilization. Augustus Caesar's military campaigns were pivotal in establishing his authority and securing the future of the Roman Empire. One of his key strategies was to consolidate power through decisive battles and effective military leadership. The Battle of Actium in 31 BC was a turning point where Augustus, then Octavian, defeated Mark Antony and Cleopatra to not only eliminated his main rivals, but also solidified his control over Rome and its territories. Following Actium, Augustus focused on expanding and securing the empire's borders. He implemented a strategy of using both military might and diplomacy, forging alliances with local leaders while also conducting military campaigns in regions like Gaul and Hispania. His campaigns were characterized by a blend of aggression and strategic restraint, ensuring that conquered territories were integrated into the empire without excessive bloodshed. The impact of Augustus's military successes was profound, as they laid the groundwork for a long period of stability and peace known as the Pax Romana. This era, which lasted for over 2 centuries, allowed trade, culture, and infrastructure to flourish throughout the empire. Augustus's military achievements not only secured his reign, but also transformed Rome into a dominant power, fostering an environment of prosperity that would shape its legacy for generations. Augustus Caesar's rule had profound long-term effects that shaped the trajectory of the Roman Empire and influenced governance for centuries to come. By establishing a system of imperial authority while maintaining the illusion of republican values, Augustus set a precedent for future emperors. His innovative approach to leadership created a model that subsequent rulers would emulate, blending autocracy with elements of traditional Roman governance. One of the most significant aspects of Augustus's legacy is his impact on Roman law and governance. He implemented a series of reforms that streamlined the bureaucratic system, established a professional civil service, and codified laws that would endure for generations. His emphasis on justice and order laid the groundwork for the development of Roman law, which continues to influence legal systems in many parts of the world today. In modern times, Augustus is often viewed as a complex figure, both a shrewd politician and a masterful propagandist. While some criticize his consolidation of power as a departure from republican ideals, many recognize his contributions to the stability and prosperity of Rome. His legacy is a testament to the delicate balance between authority and governance, making him a pivotal figure in the study of history and political science. In this video, we've explored the multifaceted legacy of Augustus Caesar, from his early life and rise to power to his significant cultural, military, and political reforms. We discussed how Augustus transformed the Roman Republic into a powerful empire, establishing the Pax Romana, which brought peace and stability for over 2 centuries. His patronage of the arts and literature fostered a cultural renaissance, while his military strategies secured Rome's borders and set the stage for future emperors. Key takeaways for viewers to remember include Augustus's role as a masterful leader who balanced authority with the appearance of republican values, his lasting impact on Roman law and governance, and the way his legacy continues to influence modern political thought. If you enjoyed this exploration of Augustus's life and legacy, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with friends who might also be interested in history. Your support will help to create the future videos about the history of Rome.